Well, ladies and gentlemen, seeing the fact that it's just about that time for us to get more Streetlight Crusaders oil for the next week's show, and the fact that we're gonna go watch Dan the Weatherman's doing his polka rock concert, we might as well bring the Tuesday night special for this week to an emphatic close. But don't worry, if you miss anything, and I do mean anything for this week's edition of the show, we got you covered. Because you can catch it again one more time, all the time, on our SoundCloud, Facebook, or even Tumblr pages, all named the same, only known as Music Village Radio under the hashtag TuesdayNiteSpecial 277. And as a matter of fact, that's how many Looney Tunes I'm gonna watch as we drive our way on down to the concert that Dan the Weatherman Stu is gonna be a part of, or contest. Whatever, I'm just gonna go there and watch Looney Tunes while he rocks out on that polka stage. And if you guys want to figure out other crazy and zany things that we still got prepared for this year of the Fizz, like a whole bunch of Looney Tune opera cartoons I'm gonna watch while I'm at this polka festival in the middle of the night, you can go ahead and check it out on our Twitter/YouTube pages, still named the same, only known as COO Agent 0012. And before we head out for the night, we would like to thank, as always, you the Streetlight Crusaders out there for listening into the 7 nights deep into the new decade edition of the Tuesday Night Special. And if you guys and girls out there like what you heard, go out there and spread the word. You know what? Like Bison during the video game of Capcom vs. SNK 2. Yeah, you know, the best example I could give that the maestro said to change it to Sagat from Street Fighter. So we'll do that instead. And the PR department knows automatically what I'm gonna say, so they're giving me the thumbs up while taping up their legs and knees at the same time. Oh brother, I've said this so many times now it's become a thing. And we would also like to thank you, the independent artists out there, for doing that musical goodness like you always do. And keep up the great work, guys. And here's hoping you guys can do a cover of any of the background music from any of the Street Fighters that's passed us by for the past couple of years. Yeah, only thing I ask for you for this week. And we would also like to thank our musical guest for tonight, none other than Jason Klung with his song, Pet the Dog, that was featured during the intro for this week's edition of the Tuesday Night Special. And as always, Jason, keep up the great work, and we can't wait to see what other cool things you got coming down the tubes for Dead Winter on your YouTube page entitled JAKL. And as always, Jason, keep up the great work, and don't worry, even though we weren't able to mention your game for this week's episode of the Tuesday Night Special, we will cover it for Music Village for the Up to Speed. Mark my words. And speaking of games, folks, last but not least, we would like to thank you, the independent gamers out there, for coming out with all those sweet video game hits and clips that we had a chance to mention during this week's show. And as always, keep those games a-coming, because we're gonna keep mentioning games for the next 10 years and beyond. The best way we can say it, because we keep telling you guys to keep bringing those games, and you keep on, so keep up the great work. And I guess with everybody thanked, you guys out there, now we go out. I'm DJ Smokey on behalf of the maestro, and for the start of this year of the Fizz, along with you up-all-nighters, late-night drivers, insomniac year celebrators, and especially you Streetlight Crusaders from all around the world, saying, Tiger D! But most importantly, when there's smoke, there's fire. And we'll see you guys next week for another middle of the month late night edition of the Tuesday Night Special. But until then, go get some sleep, and good night, everybody.